Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is News at 12. In the local scene, Provincial Mining Regulatory Board of Albay approved Resolution number 005-2025 on February 10 at the Albay Provincial Capital. This resolution requests the Department of Public Works and Highways Region 5 and the Provincial Lahar Management Committee to prioritize the operation of manual extractors known as parapala at bridge sites. According to the resolution, manual extraction operations should only be conducted with the consent and approval of the specified agencies in cooperation with and under the supervision of the Environment and Natural Resources Office, Provincial Government of Albay. The NRO-PGA is tasked with identifying suitable areas for manual sand and gravel operations and conducting an information, education, and communication campaign. Recently, Acting Provincial Governor and PMRB Vice Chairman Baby Glenda Ongbungao revealed that a meeting was held at the Municipal Hall in Malilipot, Albay with manual extractors to discuss parapala operations. This resolution aims to address issues related to the widespread of illegal sand and gravel extraction by manual contractors who have been operating without the necessary permits along with the embankment and outside the river channel of the Bulawan River in the barangays of San Jose and Binitayan in Malilipot, Albay. In other story, the Provincial Government of Albay, through the Provincial Tourism, Culture and Arts Office, aims to expand income opportunities through tourism. Acting Governor Baby Glenda Ongbungao highlighted PDCAO's achievements, including the submission of the Moyon Volcano dossier for inscription on the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization World Heritage List. The Philippine National Commission for UNESCO will endorse this dossier to UNESCO in Paris, France. This initiative is expected to significantly boost tourism and enhance Moyon Volcano's global recognition. According to PDCAO head Ms. Dorothy Collier, they aim to attract a large influx of tourists, which will create more income and livelihood opportunities for the locals through tourism. Bungao noted that if Moyon Volcano is included on the list, Albay will become home to the 9th tour filed with the Office of the Ombudsman by former House Speaker Pantaleon Bebot Alvarez, along with Attorney Ferdinand Topacio, Attorney Jimmy Bondoc, and Attorney Raul Lambino. The allegations revolved around questionable insertions totaling 241 billion pesos in the 2025 national budget. The House Majority Leader, Manuel Jose Dalipe, Representative Zaldico of the Ako Bicol Party List, as well as Acting Appropriations Committee Chair, Representative Estela Kimbo of the Marikina 2nd District, were also accused alongside Romualdez. Last month, former Executive Secretary Vic Rodriguez and Representative Isidro Ungab petitioned the Supreme Court to overturn the 2025 General Appropriations Act after discovering blank items in the Bicameral Conference Committee report concerning the 100 billion pesos budget. In other story, Senate President Francis Escudero announced that Vice President Sara Duterte's impeachment trial will commence on July 21, the day after President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s third State of the Nation address. Escudero refuted allegations that the Senate has been delaying the impeachment case, asserting that the impeachment court will convene on June 2. He explained that the impeachment court sessions must occur during the senators' working periods, which prevents the continuation of trials during their break. On February 5, the last day of the Congress before May 12 midterm elections, the Senate Secretariat received impeachment documentation for Duterte from the House of Representatives, which was signed by over 200 members. After distributing copies of the impeachment articles to his colleagues, the Senator Escudero urged them to review the 44-page complaint, which is also available on the Senate's website. Escudero clarified that the Senate does not plan to hold a special session, stating that the individual who filed the impeachment must request the President to convene. Senator Escudero referenced the case of former Chief Justice Renato Corona, whose impeachment suit was filed just 1 week prior to the Senate's break on December 12, 2011. In other news, Agrarian Reform Undersecretary Luis Mainrado Pangulayan has been appointed as new Commissioner of the Civil Service Commission by President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. In a statement to reporters at Malacanang, Secretary of the Presidential Communications Office Cesar Chavez confirmed Pangulayan's appointment. An appointment document dated February 10 indicates that Attorney Pangulayan will succeed Eileen Lourdes Lizara, who is departing from her role as a CSC Commissioner. The CSC serves as the central personnel agency of the government and is one of the 3 constitutional bodies in the country. It is responsible for the plans, policies, and programs related to all civil service employees. Prior to this appointment, Pangulayan was the Undersecretary for Policy, Planning, and Research for Agrarian Reform. In November 2022, Marcos named him as the Director of the Career Executive Service Board for a 6-year term. Pangulayan's term as a CSC Commissioner will run until February 2, 2032. And in the news outside the country, United Nations Humanitarian Chief Tom Fletcher has expressed concern that breaking the ceasefire deal Hamas and Israel could lead to negative consequences. Reports indicate that many people in Gaza are still starving, and the overall situation has not improved, and it is estimated that famine is claiming the lives of 2 or more than 10,000 individuals in the region. It is worth noting that last month a ceasefire was implemented, during which Hamas released numerous hostages and Israel released several hundred Palestinian prisoners. And finally, in the news outside the country, Fullerton and downtown Los Angeles witnessed a series of demonstrations against President Donald Trump's immigration policy. Spring Street was completely blocked due to a protest at City Hall in downtown Los Angeles, and drivers on Spring Street between the Temple and First Street should expect delays, according to the police. At the intersection of Harbor Boulevard and Orange Thorpe Avenue in Fullerton, demonstrators gathered to express their support for immigration rights. Officers in riot gear were present as the protesters made their way downtown, ultimately reaching the police department and City Hall. Shortly after, authorities issued a dispersal order, and fortunately no injuries were reported. Since taking office on January 20, Trump has fulfilled his campaign pledge to increase deportations. Major cities across the U.S. have seen raids conducted by Immigration and Custom Enforcement. Throughout the week, the phrase, "Don't bite the hand that feeds you," was frequently seen at the protests. This phrase highlights the negative perceptions of immigrants in the United States, particularly those from Mexico who worked diligently in the agricultural and service sectors. And that's all for the news at 12, February 12, 2025. We'll be back tomorrow for more news updates. And thanks to our news writer, Albay PIO and Dan Roquion. And on the technical side, Tad Bobis. Of course, our Provincial Information Officer, Mary Luduque Castillo. And under the supervision of our Governor, Baby Glenda Ongbungao, I am Greg Hallare. Thank you for subscribing.